With the 28th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select Jacob Evans. Yeah!
It's funny, right after we drafted him, I told his agent texted me his number, and Steve Kerr was in our room. I said, Steve, why don't you call him? And Steve was the first one to talk to him. And then I overheard Steve say, I'm going to put you on the phone with one of your teammates. This is a guy that's, you're going to have to answer to. And of course, that's Draymond, who hasn't left the draft room, or just did a little while ago. So I don't know what they said to each other, but I imagine that was interesting. Probably Draymond said something to Jacob, and he said, okay, is what I think happened. But I spoke to him briefly. He was very happy, and Joe got to speak to him as well. So it's fun. I mean, as an aside, one nice part of our job is you get on the phone with a young man whose life has changed. He's made it to the NBA. He got drafted. And it's nice to see. It's nice to hear the other end of the phone and the screaming and the yelling. So it was good.
And he likes to play really tough. Did you see any examples of that?
Well, I think he just probably talked to Draymond after we drafted him, because Draymond said, you better be bringing it. After we chose him, and you get on the phone and you get a hold of him, you got the agent gives him the phone and everything, and they said, hey, I think it was Kirk, if I'm not mistaken. Kirk gave it. I don't know if you talked to Steve before or whatever. He talked to Steve first, and then Kirk got the phone, and then Kirk said, hey, Draymond wants to talk to you. He's ready. You better be ready for him, because he's going to come after you. And so Draymond got on the phone, and I don't know what they said. I didn't pay attention to it. But afterwards, he handed the phone to Bob. Bob spoke to him, then Joe did. And Draymond, after they get off the phone, Draymond goes, it took me back to my day of being drafted. He was so excited on the phone. He said he was so elated to just talk to me. You could just tell his excitement to be a Warrior. And he goes, that just brings me back to when I got drafted, And I think that moment in time, you could just tell that Draymond was reflecting, going, wow, that special time is like this is one thing he'll never forget.
It was crazy. You dreamed of this since you were a little kid, and finally being in a moment, it's kind of like surreal. I really can't even put words on it, And I got the call, I couldn't even say anything. I was just like, man, for real? They were like, yeah. I'm like, for real? Like, yeah, I'm like, man, thank you. Just have the opportunity to go play for the best team in the NBA. Just amazing. Just to have the inner circle, the people that sacrifice things for me to get here. Just having them and share this moment with them, it's great. It's all what I asked for, but my journey starts here.